Dip and fall back, oh dip and fall back. My advice, there is nothing nice like the dip and fall back.
Papa, what are you going to show me to cook today?
Okay, Noah, today I'm going to show you to cook rundown. Rundown is a very cultural Jamaican dish. Okay, it is cooked using mackerel, and we're going to show as we go along. So because of time, we're going to go right into it. Now, the first thing about cooking rundown is that we get a coconut. In the old days, they would grate it, but today we have to buy the coconut in a box, the coconut milk in a box like that, and it comes in a little sachet like this. Okay, so we put it in the pot, squeeze it in the pot, come stir it for me, right? And we cook it until it makes a custard. You see the custard over here?
Yes.
Right, and then it makes the oil. Okay, so we need tomato, and we cut the tomato really fine. Okay. All right, and we put a lot of onions. So we get the onions, and we cut the onions like this. All right, and then we dice the onions. Okay, so we have some already diced. So okay, all right. While you're putting it in there, the Scotch bonnet peppers are very necessary. So we're going to put a little Scotch bonnet in it. Bring it over here. Bring it over here. Empty now. Remember, we put the coconut cream, and see it's been cooking, so it makes this custard, nice custard, and it even makes coconut oil. So we are going to pour all of that in it. Yes, empty it in it. All right. Okay. Good. Come and stir it up for me, like this. Yes? Go. Stir it a little bit so it mixes with it. Good. All right. That's good. And then we're going to cover it. Let it simmer. We have some other things that go with this meal. Okay? So we remember the cucumbers we cut earlier on? Right. Where I'm from, they call it chummed cucumbers. So, right, here we are. And you're going to shake this for me. Hold it and shake it. So, good. What we did was cut the cucumbers. Good. This is like, that's good. This is like to stimulate your taste buds. We put a little on the dish, we're going to show that. So we're going to have this here ready. And it's cucumbers, lime juice, vinegar, salt, pepper, onions, and scallion. So while this custard is getting to simmer here, we are preparing the fish to go with it. Okay. Mackerel. This time we're using mackerel. So we have some salted mackerel here, and we're boiling this water over there because we're gonna scald it. So pour it. Let's take a little of this. So pour it in this pot over there in the hot water for me. Can you reach it? Good. And we're gonna let it scald off. Now, while that is happening, we have this simmering over here. Okay, look at that. See, it's making coconut oil. Okay. Then, when that is cooked, and I had some pre-cooked before, here is what we're gonna do. We took the knife and we took out all the bones. Okay? And now we're going to do something which you are going to help me to do. Right? We're going to just break it in small pieces. Come. Take one, break it in small pieces. You want to come and help too, Zari?
And put it in there?
Yes, come here. Come. Take a piece. Hold on, let me take this. That's a little bone. Let me take it. and break it and put it in like that. Break it up like our grandpa.
Bone? No, that's
No,
not bone.
I took out the bones already. Cook it in small pieces. Small pieces. Small pieces. And while that is happening, we remember we have some bananas cooking over there and some yam.
It feels so salty.
Yes, it's salty. All right. Good. So just wash your hands over here. Always wash your hands. A little soap.
So,
After you wash your hands, we have a towel here you can use. And you're going to come and stir it again. Take a little, give us a little stir, Zari. Right, very good. Come and give us a stir, Noah. Good. All right, so we're going to put it on a low fire now and just let it simmer. Simmer down. Okay. So while this is simmering, we cover it and let it on a low fire and let it simmer. And we have our bananas and yams being cooked. Okay? So then, at this time, we're going to have other things with it, because with any Jamaican dish that we make, we have to have what we call pear, which is known as avocado. You know avocado, but in Jamaica we say pear. So this is it. Hold it so the folks can see. Avocado. Good. So we had some. And when we did the cucumbers, remember, we peeled the cucumbers and then we cut it in small pieces and we put it there. Okay? With a little salt, a little olive oil, a little pepper. Okay? Understanding so far? Okay.
there are other types of onions, like there's different types of
Yes,
peppers.
you have different types of onions, but for this one we use the white onions. You have red onions, but it doesn't go as well with this dish. Okay. There's something very important. We had some, but remember we had breadfruit. We had some left over. It's in the refrigerator. We're going to fix that to go with it as well. So take this out on.
There's other
So-
ones over there
Yes.
too.
Yes. So this now, because of the hot fire, we're not going to let you do too much of this, but we're just going to show the folks. So this breadfruit we had from yesterday, okay? So now we're going to put it here and we're going to fry this breadfruit. Because it's cold and it was in the refrigerator, so in Jamaica we would fry it over and it's nice. They have a song about the breadfruit too, right? So there's a little song they have about this dish we are doing, and listen if you remember, if it sounds like what we've been doing. It says, you take the shad or herring and you put it on for soak, like we did in the pot. Get a bone dry coconut, but we didn't get the coconut, we got the coconut cream, and you put it on to soak. Grater down the coconut, we didn't grater it, but we got the cream, right? And you put it on to boil till the custard start to settle down and make coconut oil. Remember? Look at that. See the oil?
There's a lot of oil.
Yes, exactly. So, something else we did when the table is set, when you're having this thing, they would make a drink, they call it beverage, but it's really lemonade. It's made with lime. Remember, we made it earlier, so we have it in the fridge, so we're gonna have some of that with it, okay? Yes. Good.
It's almost ready.
It's almost ready. So here we are. Let's put out the breadfruit in this. Breadfruit.
That one is toast more than that one.
I know. But it doesn't have to be all that because of time. So this is the breadfruit. So maybe we can put it on the table, or they're gonna plate it first.
They should call it dried fruit because it's so dry.
Yes. Alright. So something else we do with this, always we put a little butter. That's just to give it a nice little flavor. So we're going to add a little butter to this. Yes? Cover that one with it. So we're going to put a little butter in it. Okay. And that should be good.
That looks like it's melting.
Yes. Yes. This meal is about to be ready. About to be ready. And we're going to have a little taste of it soon. So, see? Maybe Grandpa could sing this song for you. So you take some shad and herring and you put it down to soak. Get a bone dry coconut, you don't need no pork. You grate down the coconut and put it on the boil till works. Till the custard start to settle down and make coconut oil. See? You get the shad and herring and you put it down to steam. Remember we did in there? With pepper, tomatoes, scallion until it form a cream. No stew, beef nor mackerel, mutton, pork or sprat. Can be so nice when you start to eat the dip and fall back. Dip and fall back is very similar to what we're doing. Okay?
That's right now.
This is rundown. Yes, the one that you like. Okay. Zaria is setting the table, and in a minute we are going to taste what we have cooked. Yes, see that? Yes, coconut green tea. So this is the rundown. Right? Looks good? Good.
That looks like olives.
Yes. On this fire. And here we have bananas and yam, and we have the breadfruit. So this is the chumped tomato. It is to stimulate the taste buds before you eat. So you take a little taste of it, okay, and it stimulates your taste buds.
Dip and fall back, dip and fall back. My advice, there is nothing nice like the dip and fall back.
So I'd like all Jamaicans to share with their non-Jamaican friends how to cook rundown. Stretch it.
Must John say, take
Thank you for what we're about to receive. And whoever doesn't have any food could really get food. And I am really grateful for that we have food. And the people who don't have food could get money to get food. Amen. This is so good. I would give it 5 million out of 10.
dip and fall back, dip and fall back. My advice, there is nothing nice like the dip and fall back.